But this is kind of fun. These Google results are off the wall. Movie where guy has multiple personalities.
Hold up. Let's guess what movies these are.
Okay.
Okay. Movie where the guy is in a wheelchair. What is that?
Superman.
Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick talk.
And we're back. Hockey. Yes, sir.
All right, welcome to episode 5 of Stick Talk Hockey. I'm your host, Tico Raspy. This is my co-host.
I'm yours truly.
And we're back again to talk about everything that's going on. We missed last week. I'm sorry about that. Some things were going on. I got sick. But hey, we're back and ready to go. So let's get it.
Absolutely. We got a long list of things to get to today.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
I kind of wanted to talk about the Hall of Fame induction week in Toronto. That was fun to watch. They had a little alumni game. We had a bunch of people inducted, some very Canucks heavy, which is very nice to see.
3 of them, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, both the Sedins, Luongo, and then Daniel Alfredson as well. Shout out to Daniel Alfredson, along with Salonen and Carnegie.
Damn, all right.
Yeah, so a fun week. Did you get to see Henrik and Daniel roasting each other during the ceremony?
I didn't. I actually missed this whole story entirely. I don't know where I was for this.
It was pretty funny. We can roll a clip on that.
To end the debate, who the better player was, I missed 30 games in my career, and Daniel's production was not the same. In 2010, Daniel missed 20 games with concussion. I had 11 goals and 9 assists. So with Daniel, I was barely a 20 goal scorer. Without him, I would have been a career 45 goal scorer. Thank you, Brian. As you might know, I've just recovered from COVID. It came down to a last-minute decision to attend, but as our coaches always said, Henrik at 70% is a lot better than Daniel at 100.
Yeah, it's fun to see these brothers still have that sibling rivalry after all these years and being so great for so long together.
Absolutely, I love it.
To see, yeah.
I love it. Speaking of sibling rivalries, I'm really excited to see how the Hughes rivalry develops and keeps growing
as time goes. I know. I have a feeling that over the next few years, it's gonna involve the wagon that is the New Jersey Devils stomping on the Canucks, but Hughes versus Hughes will be fun to watch.
It will be. I don't think he's going to be in Vancouver for his whole career either. I'm very sorry, but
yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also from that alumni, they ended up doing an alumni game. I don't know if you saw it, but Roberto Luongo did not play goal.
Beg your pardon?
He played as a forward.
Oh, man.
Scored a beauty.
Did you really?
And then hit the gritty on him.
No.
Yeah, can you roll that? It's that first clip.
No.
Be sure to stick around.
Oh my. Oh my. The disrespect. No visor too.
Lou.
Classic.
Yeah, all swag.
I love that.
Bobby Lou, baby.
That's sick.
We love to see it.
I was going to say, who put him at forward? This is like... Do they have guest appearances from Toronto over there or what?
Yeah, I don't know. No, it was great. It was great to see. It was a fun weekend to watch. Yeah. We love to see that stuff.
Absolutely. That's fun. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love to see him having fun out there and getting to, try something else for a change as well.
Absolutely. And shout out to Alfredson as well. All of them belong in the Hall of Fame.
I love
players,
Alfredson.
Great careers.
Great character.
Yeah.
Awesome.
100%.
Yeah. The original pasta man.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to love it. Really going back to Toronto really quick.
Yeah.
You see Jack Hughes absolutely floss the shit out of Mitch Marner.
Oh, yeah.
What a great call. Keep him back there, please. Do it. Do it.
What are you doing, Toronto? Like, I understand. Okay, you're saying that Mitch Marner's a solid defensive forward. Of course, that's not the same as a defenseman.
It's not. It's
That's-
absolutely not.
It's not. It's not the same. If your solution to having no puck moving defenseman is put one of your best forwards on defense,
It's not gonna work.
it's not gonna. It didn't.
What
work.
kind of EA Sports lineup jigging are you doing?
Yeah, right.
Like, this is terrible.
Brutal. And he didn't actually look that bad until he got undressed by Nico Hischier. I don't know. I think that's an insane call to make, and you do you, Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, keep doing it. I
mean,
like it.
they're I want to say they're second in the Atlantic. So who am I to say?
Yeah, but I mean, the Atlantic's been struggling. Besides Boston being a buzzsaw.
Yeah, Boston's been unreal. Tampa Bay's been like they have a good record, but they haven't looked like the world beaters they usually look like, and that's fine. Slow starts in Tampa. Who cares?
I mean, yeah, but it's the tell of a sign. Like it's coming. It's coming down the pipe for Tampa, and it's coming quick.
Yeah.
They're losing their key pieces. Their other key pieces are getting old. Steven Stamkos is absolutely tearing it up. Kucherov is
Yeah.
absolutely tearing it up,
Yeah.
and they're still third. They have
Yeah.
the Red Wings on their heels,
They do.
and
They
this
do.
is like a still rebuilding Red Wings team.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, I'll shoot them bail. They're playing over their heads right now, but
Tampa though, I don't think they're going anywhere yet. I mean, they're buzzing. Their top guys are buzzing. They still have Vasilevsky, who is, I know he's out of kind of the spotlight of the hot goalie to talk about, but he is the best goalie in the league, in my opinion.
yeah, it's hard to count him out yet.
Yeah.
He's still looking fantastic.
You want to move into McDavid?
Yes, actually.
Alex Edler. We'll run that clip as well. Alex Edler put what some people call a knee onto Connor McDavid.
McDavid cuts around Anderson, Dolan, and then he got drilled, and that's going to be a penalty. And now Darnell Nurse wants a piece of Alex Edler and goes right after him. Edler belted McDavid at the line, and McDavid's slow to rise. He's now back up.
He is a little slow to get up, and obviously this is going to nullify the power play. But I don't mind this. A little bit of a step up by Adler. Darnell Nurse didn't like it. Getting some words from Drew Doughty on the bench, who talks a game as
The officials now discussing whether or not this will be called a 5-minute major or not.
I would call it a knee. You don't play this many seasons in the NHL and not know what you're doing with your lower body like that. This hit in particular, like, borderline incidental, but you don't play this long in the league without knowing what you're doing. At any rate, it's a dangerous hit. And if you don't have solid positioning, don't make the hit. There's a reason hits are called illegal hits. And there's a reason you don't make them.
Right.
And this kind of shit has to stop. I'm sick and tired of seeing our young players, our fast players, the players that bring people to the buildings and make the memorable moments, having a target on their back and on their knees. It's an absolute joke. Just because you missed your strength and conditioning day and are an absolute bag of bones piece of shit doesn't give you the right to line some kid up in the middle of the ice and stick out your leg because your dumb ass took one stride too far to the left. That's your fault. And you know what? If you're going to get benched for missing that hit, get benched. That's your fault.
Yeah, I'm very much a proponent of protect the stars. I think that the NHL still hasn't figured that out. You look at the NFL where you can't hit the QB anymore. And a lot of people are pissed about it, but guess what? They're who bring the money in. The league has realized that. So that's fine. Everyone wants this to be some rough and tough sport, but what fan wants McDavid hurt? What hockey fan doesn't want to watch this guy? What are you talking about?
My heart sank when I saw this hit.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that he is fine.
Of course, absolutely.
I would have a much more serious tone if McDavid was out 6 months after the Terry's been on.
Of course. I do think that the league needs to crack down on this stuff. Absolutely. This hit in particular, I actually don't think was that bad. I think that to me, this looked like Edler going for a clean hit and McDavid being the lightning rod that he is, jumping out of the way just in time, which most players can't move like McDavid can. So this one in particular, I don't think was that bad. However, I do think as a whole, I completely agree with you.
Yeah, I'm shooting bail on this hit in particular because, again, it wasn't that bad, but I also hate it because you've been in the league too long to not know.
Right.
You've been in these situations before. You've played
Yeah.
against players like this before.
Yeah.
This is Alex Edler. It's not just like a third-year defenseman that got overwhelmed and made a panicked move.
Right. This is a guy that's been playing against McDavid since McDavid's rookie year
Exactly.
in the same division. Yeah.
He's very familiar.
Yeah, that's very fair. That's very fair.
I'm not giving him the full bail here, and I've just seen way too much of a trend lately as far as a fan and watching all of these games across the league.
Mhm.
There's too many knees that are being cast out, and it's shitty to see because even the young guys are doing it.
Yeah.
And you guys should be creating the change. You
Yeah.
need to be looking out for each other. My dad actually had Jamie Benn. My dad's a barber. He had the Benns in for a haircut one time when they were playing still at the Grizzlies, and he asked them a question, and he was like, "Why do you guys run each other through the boards? Like, I don't understand the need to make these hits," because this was back when boarding was still like a very contingent issue, and hits to the head were just becoming a more contingent issue. And they both just shrugged and said, "It's the way the game is."
Yeah.
Bullshit. It's up to you to change it.
I disagree with that.
Why?
Well, like, what are you going to do? If you're getting cranked all the time, you're just going to not hit people?
No, you hit them, but you hit them right. You don't just absolutely crank someone when they're hunched over face first in the boards. Like, there's
Well, I guess, yeah.
there's a
I mean, you
level
don't
of
try and kill
sportsmanship
people.
and respect to this. Like his point, and I very much am with it, is you all worked your asses off just to get here. You
Yeah.
all absolutely need this job to support your family, your whatever you have going on. You all have bills to pay.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a job.
Yeah.
Like, you all want to go home at the end of the day, and you all want to get paid the next week.
Yeah,
So
but
why are you trying
no.
to end each other's careers?
See, I don't think that, like, I don't think you make it to the NHL thinking that way. You don't make it to be a top 0.0001% of athletes by just treating it like a regular job.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. It isn't a regular job, but even in any job, there's still like standards of respect that are just there. For half the people to be like, "Oh yeah, like that's just how it goes."
Yeah.
It's like,
I do think there's a lot of industries that are cutthroat at the top levels.
yep.
And I like, to be that competitive, you have to not want to take any hostages.
Yeah, and I get it because I grew up with the Devils and the Scott Stevens era. Like
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with the not taking hostages thing.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine with you tuning a guy running through center. If McDavid made that move and Edler caught him shoulder to chest and flipped him inside out and
Right.
he missed the rest of the season, it's a good hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I even didn't have that much of a problem with the Scheifele Jake Evans hit in the Stanley Cup.
Neither did I, actually. Yeah.
I would have buried that guy too.
Yeah, I actually.
I would have
completely
done
agree
the
with you on
same
that.
thing.
Completely agree with you on that. That one was blown way out of proportion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like there is a level of compete that is here.
Smacked him.
Yeah, but
on
he
that.
should have seen it coming. He should have picked his head up.
Yeah.
He was alone for way too long in the
Yeah.
offensive zone with an empty net. What are you doing?
What do you? Yeah, I completely agree.
And-
Completely agree.
You didn't even have to bury that shot.
Yeah.
There was 2 seconds left or 3 seconds left or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, whatever.
Sorry, pal.
Yeah, just eat it in the corner.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah. Anyways, I'd like to see more emphasis on protecting the stars. Keep your knees in.
I agree.
Lead with the shoulder.
I agree.
And keep your head up.
And keep your head up. That's right.
You gotta love it.
So, Trilly over here, rocking the Devils jersey.
Yes, sir.
Still on an absolute heater. Did they make it 12 straight last night?
I believe so.
Yes, they did. Okay.
Stomped out Ottawa. That felt good.
Yep. And then the home crowd chanting, "Sorry, Lindy."
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Ain't that something?
It's crazy what 10 games will do.
Yeah. They were booing their head coach at the beginning of the year with that little bit of a tough start.
Yeah,
A little bit of a tough start. Couple bad games, really.
Fire Lindy chants throughout the building during
Yeah.
the home opener.
Yep. We touched on that here.
Yep, absolutely. And we talked about how his job was in jeopardy.
Yeah.
That leash was tight.
Yeah.
It ain't no more.
It ain't no more.
And
That's the truth.
The fans feel the same way. And I enjoyed Lindy just having fun with it too. He joked about it
Yes.
after. He took it lightly. He said, maybe we'll all have a beer about it one day. And
Yeah.
you know what? That's
yeah.
what you love to see.
Well, you can't take it like. You have to think he can't take it too close to the chest to begin with. When those chants are coming down you in the second game of the season, you kind of have to be like, yeah, whatever, guys. So it's nice to see, him having some fun with it, and obviously the fans are back on his side, and that's great.
Did you see that Hughes interview as well?
We're on a 10-game heater right now.
Yeah. The chops on this kid. I love it.
Well, what a stupid question.
Yeah, what do you think the Devils could do better right now?
It's like, we're a fucking wagon right now. What are you talking about?
We just chopped through Canada.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Chopped through, the Western swing, Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver, and then was it Boston, Toronto, Ottawa?
Yeah.
That's the other three? Yeah, so first team to sweep the Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver road trip and the Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa road trip in the same season.
You gotta love it.
And they did it in the first 20 games?
Yep.
New Jersey owns Canada.
Yeah, I guess so.
Damn.
It's a whole lot of red provinces.
You guys don't even have, do you guys have, a lot of Canadians? I guess Blackwood.
McLeod,
Cloud, yeah.
Mercer.
Mercer's Canadian? Okay.
I think Severson's Canadian. I think.
That sounds right to me.
Blackwood.
Blackwood is for sure. I know Heisha's not. Hughes isn't.
Nope. Heischer's
Dougie Hamilton's not.
Swiss.
Something like that.
Or yeah, I can't quite remember. Hughes is American.
Where's Bratt from? Can you look up Jesper Bratt?
I want to say Sweden, but I
I
might
want to
be.
say Miles Wood's Canadian though. Maybe not.
He might be. He
Oh,
very
Jesper
well
Bratt's
could be.
Swedish.
Yeah. Okay, I was right. Nice.
Swedish.
It's a good guess.
Yeah, it's a great guess.
Some of this is educated guesses. Some of it is just
Yeah.
really impressive recall. I don't really know how to explain.
Who knows? Yeah, who knows really?
Dawson Mercer is
He is
Canadian. He
Canadian.
played for the World Juniors.
Okay, that's
I
right.
was very excited when we acquired him.
All right, what do we got next here? Oh, did you see Caulfield last night?
No.
No. Let's roll that clip.
After the puck, 8 seconds to go. Monahan to Caulfield, fires just wide. Suzuki, one more chance. Caulfield scores! Oh my stars! Cole Caulfield ties it.
Kolvetchkin. That's Kolvetchkin, baby.
Kolvetchkin.
He is him.
Buzzer beater.
That's like the
1T.
that's the third one he's done from there in like the last 2 weeks. Like he is
Kolvetchkin.
teeing it up.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
his spot now.
That's, you know what? I was just talking about this. I hate, not to make everything about the Canucks, but I hate how the Canucks always push this, this fan base doesn't want to rebuild BS. Because if you make a young team that's going to be bad but exciting, if you're telling me the Montreal Canadiens fan base will buy into that, which they have, then the Canucks fan base will as well. Like, this team, they're going to be bad. They're not going to make the playoffs or anything, but how much fun is it to watch the Canadiens right now?
Oh, it's incredible. It's
Ah.
great. It's the hockey I love. It's the hockey I fell in love with. It's
Yeah,
so
dude.
sick. And I can speak to this too as a Devils fan. When they were rebuilding,
Yeah.
when they had absolutely nothing going for them,
Yeah.
I was still excited.
Yeah.
I bought tickets and spent like going to a Canucks game is not cheap if you're on the island because
No,
you have
no,
to pay for the
definitely not.
ferry, the
You
hotel.
gotta get a hotel room.
Like it's not like we live in Vancouver and can just go there. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So it's like a pretty penny to do it.
Of course.
And I invested that time and that money. I took it off work and I had so much fun.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
played great. They looked awesome.
Yeah.
They lost like 5-3 or something, Hughes scored a breakaway goal though. It was so sick. It was
Right.
fun. It was
Right.
competitive. Like I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
It was fun. Like I think any fan, this is just what you want. Like it doesn't matter if you're losing as much as if you're competing.
Absolutely.
It can like, and let's define compete too, because I think that that's like a very contingent issue for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
consider competing making it a 1-goal game. If you're bad, you're bad.
Right.
But if it's 5-1, play like it's 2-1.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Like don't quit, because there's lessons here that you need to learn.
Be a team that's giving it 100% every shift,
Absolutely.
no matter the score.
And you see it in the Devils, the way that they
100%.
competed in the last few years.
Yeah.
It's shown now.
And you see it in the Habs right now.
They've won more games coming back from a deficit than they have with the lead
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
season. That's a team with character. That's the team you want to cast to the playoffs. You don't want a team that can just win absolute heaters
Yeah.
and then the bed half the time.
Right.
Because we saw it happen with the Capitals forever.
Absolutely.
How many times did they tear through teams
Yeah.
and then they hit the playoffs and it was nowhere to be
And
seen?
it fell apart.
Yeah, they had no grit. They had no try.
I mean, they also were like they had a couple years that I thought they could have gone a lot farther if they hadn't run into the Penguins.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Crosby was. It's a
And that whole
dynasty. They were in
team,
dynasty
Crosby,
mode.
Malkin, Letang, Fleury, like that team was just ridiculous.
Dynasty mode.
Yeah, truly,
Yeah.
truly.
Like when you think about the early 2010s,
Yeah.
and even into the middle, it was all
Absolutely.
Penguins. Penguins
Absolutely.
are Blackhawks. Yeah.
A couple years of LA in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
But
pretty
yeah, I
much
mean,
it,
like
though.
the Penguins won cups 8 years apart with pretty much the exact same core.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Which also speaks volumes to the way that their management system works. Like they are just
Yeah.
great at retaining players, making them feel valued,
Yep.
making them feel respected.
And getting the most out of cheap gambles.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. That was fun. One more clip. Did
I
you
love
see
it.
the Torts interview
I did not.
mid-game?
Okay. Torts just always looks unhinged. How old
Yeah.
is this man?
I don't know. How old is Tortorella?
And why has he not aged since I was 14?
Yeah.
Like John Tortorella is basically
64.
the Pharrell of hockey.
Kind of, yeah. He's looked the same for like 20 years.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Doctor Strange too.
I mean, he's got more gray now.
Torts, you guys give up the first goal. Just thoughts on your team's start here so far in the first 15-plus minutes.
We suck. We haven't forechecked. We haven't done anything as of right now.
What do you want to see differently?
Forecheck.
Thank you.
Okay.
This sounds like me talking to my ball hockey team at the half.
Yeah. Forecheck. We suck.
We suck. What are we doing? We need to forecheck.
Yeah. I love the way he rips that headset off so hard he rips his glasses off as well.
Yeah.
He is over it.
And then he just played it off too. Like he was like, I meant to take these off.
yeah.
They were
It's been
coming
20
off.
It's been 20 games. He's over it. I love it. Tortorella is like he says what the fans are thinking. Truly.
I mean, it protects his job.
Yeah.
This is like the epitome of just sidestepping the blame immediately.
Yeah, pretty much, eh?
Yeah.
He's like, I told him.
We talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about this.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, yeah. I
that's
love
too good.
Torts.
Okay.
Honestly, when things were really, really bad in Jersey
Yeah.
and he was on the market,
Yeah.
there was a little bit of me that was
Thought
like,
about it.
we need an ass whooping.
Yeah.
Like these boys over here, they're a little
They need to get
lackadaisical.
whipped up.
Yeah, like they could use a little Torts love right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing like just being absolutely berated for a season.
You know, it's kind of working in Philly, honestly. They're
I
better than I thought they were going to be, but we talked about that as well. I think that won't last forever.
I have this theory on Torts actually.
Okay.
And I don't think that he's the coach you want to win a cup,
No.
but he's the coach you want before you win the cup.
Potentially.
If you're struggling with an old roster that is not helping your young guys like develop the way you need,
Mm-hmm.
and you're lacking that compete, see the Devils circa 2012 through 16.
Yeah.
You could use a good yelling at.
Yeah, you know, I I agree.
He's a good palate cleanser because anyone who sticks through that, who stays with the team, who is an integral part, the second you get a good coach in there, the second you bring in a Barry Trotz or a Lindy Ruff, they're going to have such a beautiful relationship. They're going to be like, you didn't yell at me for breakfast this morning?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't have a big bowl of you. That's incredible. I love this guy. I'm going to give my all in practice today.
I love it.
Like, high fives all around.
Yeah.
I think Torts is a great palate cleanser, and he should just like subject himself to like the highest paid contract a coach can get, but for only 1 year, and just bounce from basement team to basement team, abusing the shit out of everyone.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, because then you make the next guy look like a hero.
Absolutely.
What's
everyone
that?
everyone needs a villain.
No. What is that movie where I think it's like Will Smith where he'll get
Hancock?
with a woman and then the next one is the one she marries?
Oh man. I know we don't like to get off topic too much while we're like recording.
Yeah.
But this is kind of fun. These Google results are off the wall. Movie where guy has multiple personalities.
Hold up. Let's guess what movies these are.
Okay.
Movie where the guy is in a wheelchair. What is that?
Superman. I'm sorry.
No. This has been fun.
Yeah. Okay. Getting back to it. We're movie buffs too.
Kind of. I'm not. I wouldn't self-proclaim myself a movie buff, but I do love a good movie. I really do.
That's fair. I actually wouldn't call myself a movie buff. I would say I'm a connoisseur of fine films. Okay, back to it.
Something a little bit darker. Jake Muzzin.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on this and just like give all my best wishes to him.
100%.
This is a guy that I love his game.
I really like Jake Muzzin. Yeah.
He's been on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
5 years straight.
Really, eh?
Every year, I go out of my way to draft him high.
Yep.
He's reliable. He's good. He gets you the points. He gets the hits. He does the blocking.
The blocks. Absolutely.
Just unquestionably a great defenseman.
Yeah,
He
all-around guy.
does what it takes for the team.
Yeah.
And it really sucks. Yeah, unfortunately, they're saying that he might be reevaluated in February was the last time I saw it.
Yeah.
That's
he's undergoing or is he? I don't know if he's actually doing surgery, but Jake Muzzin did get a spine injury recently, and it's looking very scary for him. So
yeah,
out indefinitely as of right now.
Yeah, and indefinitely, which really, really sucks. I really hope he does come back from it. I would love to see him get to play, but at the end of the day, if you have to do what's best for you, then
absolutely, then do what's best for you.
Yeah, more time with your family is ideal.
Yeah.
Than an extra season.
And back stuff, scary.
It's very scary. Yeah. As someone who's just having like back issues and shoulder issues right now, like
that aren't from professional hockey.
Yeah. Like I just hurt myself, and it sucks.
And it sucks. Yeah, 100%.
Comeback stories. Speaking of, I thought we would speak some good things into existence here for Jake Muzzin, and we would touch on maybe one or two of our favorite comeback stories.
I have a feeling yours is going to be Brian Boyle.
Yeah, actually. How did you know? Yeah, Brian Boyle, diagnosed with, I believe it was pancreatic cancer.
Okay.
Or prostate cancer, one of the two.
It was
can't
cancer
remember.
for sure.
It was cancer.
Yeah.
Comes back on the Hockey Fights Cancer Night.
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah.
Puts in 3.
Yeah.
A fourth line grinder pots 3 on his comeback game after beating cancer.
Fantastic.
On pink and purple in the rink night. Like,
yeah.
You gotta love that.
You really do. You really gotta love that.
That's like up there in my top 3 Devils moments as a fan. Just
of course.
That is such a warm moment. My other one has to be Bobby Ryan.
Bobby Ryan.
As a recovering alcoholic myself, like that just speaks like it to me in a big way. Just good for you, man. You deserve that. You worked so hard. Sobriety is not easy. Anyone who's out there struggling, like, good for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, well, not struggling, but good for you staying sober.
Yeah.
Like every 24 is another 24, and that's good for you. That's amazing.
100%.
It's a blessing.
Man. My last one on that would be Lemieux as well, who also came back from cancer and lit the league up again.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a very fair one.
Shout out to hockey. I love those stories, man.
Yeah, that's what keeps you coming back as a fan too.
Absolutely. And
Keeps
Jake
you hopeful.
Muzzin,
Like
Jake
that's
Muzzin, I hope you get better, my man.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about hockey is it brings everyone together in a weird way.
Yeah.
You're fighting against each other, but as soon as something happens, you just want to see them get healthy. Like, it's a community and it's love at the end of the day. That's awesome.
Of course.
It's a big community.
Of course. Okay, we're going to end off this episode with a little bit more of a fun clip on a nice note. We got an absolute Tilly here.
I love a good tilt. Oh, I think I saw this.
Double knockout. Oh, you might have to hit the next slide.
Yup. Oh, yup. Yup. Oh,
Boing.
My God. Who got it worse? Who do you think got it worse?
I think 44 did.
Yeah?
Slightly.
Oh, he's up first.
Oh, he was up first.
Oh, he got his bell rung, though.
Yeah,
That is a bloody knuckle sandwich.
The double KO, I love it.
Yeah, you don't see it too often.
You don't see that too often.
Two young guys just throwing haymakers. My God. Get buckled.
Get buckled.
I'd like to see that in a
great
Jake
clip.
Paul fight. Am I right?
Jake Paul, Andrew Tate, who you got?
Come on, man. That's
Hey,
like
you know what?
Triple H versus The Undertaker. What do you think?
Hey, you
I
know
don't
what?
know. It
I
depends
have
whatever.
never lost money betting on Jake Paul.
Yeah. Neither is Jake Paul.
Exactly.
Neither has anyone he's fought against
You
either.
know he rigging that shit.
Oh God, yeah.
All he does is fight retired fighters. That's Andrew Tate still.
If you can call him that, I mean, like, he never did at like the hugest level. Like he's
No, but he was a competitive fighter at least.
Yeah, I mean, I want the smoke. Andrew Tate could definitely kick the crap out of me any day.
Of course,
that guy
kick the
is.
shit out of me too. Jake Paul could probably kick the shit out of me. All right, I think that's it for today, man.
Yeah, honestly, we got a little off topic, but it's good to be back.
Yeah, it was fun, man. This was fun. It's good to be back. It is.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, and also to you guys, if you guys got any clips you want us to look at on the podcast, feel free to send them in to our TikTok or to our Instagram or to our Facebook. They're all at Stick Talk Hockey on all of them. Send us clips. Send us anything you want us to talk about. I'd love to get you guys involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Anything else to touch on, or are we good?
I think that's it for today, man.
Awesome.
I'm good to go.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
It's another shift coming up. Keep your head up.
Keep your head up.
Stick Talk. Stick Talk. Stick